Hey there guys! Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about happiness and how I keep myself happy. I asked you guys to tweet me some questions on happiness and I'm going to answer the ones that I got. So here we go. What makes you happy? What are things that can make you happy? I guess this is really just opinion, like preference even. Whatever makes you happy varies from what makes me happy. But what makes me happy is making videos and spending time doing the things that I like to do. What's the best way to be happy after a day with an endless amount of stress? That is a tough one to answer. I actually deal with this quite a lot. I get stressed out really easily because I have really high anxiety. So really anything can put me off or make me stressed. And the way I cope with it is whenever I get home after my stressful day, I get in my most comfortable attire and just either take to Twitter, take to Tumblr, or take to Netflix. Really anything that can keep my mind off of things. I even read sometimes if I'm feeling that overwhelmed by the situation. Where do you find happiness? I find happiness a lot on YouTube. I spend a lot of time on here, and if I'm ever feeling upset or I want to get my mind off of things, I just watch some of my favorite YouTubers, and it doesn't necessarily get rid of the problem, but it does help avoid it for a little while. What in this world makes you the happiest? Being able to just live and experience life is probably what makes me the happiest. There's a lot of things about living that just can get you so excited, like the future and technology and just people in general. We have so much to still learn and to experience, and I think if that doesn't make you excited for life, I don't know what will. What has the happiest part of your day been? Probably filming this video, because I honestly haven't done anything else all day. Why do we have to be happy? You don't necessarily have to be happy, but it's a nice thing. It's nice to be happy a lot of the time. I mean, if you like being upset, power to you. How to love yourself and how to find happiness within yourself instead of looking for it in others. I love this question because a lot of people will connect their happiness to another person or a significant other, and that is probably the worst way to find happiness. Because assuming that, you're young and whatever, that person may not always be around, and if you guys ever did break up or something ever did happen, if you lost that person, you would also lose your happiness, which is hard to deal with. And I find happiness from within by acknowledging the things that I'm good at, things that I'm proud of, and things that make me want to wake up the next day and make me want to get out of bed. Because if you wake up one day and you tell yourself like the thing that you're most excited for is to go back to bed, then you should probably do something to change what you're doing. Something we all have to realize is that we're all human and we all get upset sometimes, and not everything in life is perfect or fair, but you have to make the most of it. And the happiest people on this world aren't given the best opportunities, and they're not given everything that they've got. They just make the best of what they have, as opposed to making the worst out of what they don't have. A lot of people ask, if we get in a weird, sticky situation, they ask me why I don't freak out a little more. And that's because in a lot of those kind of situations, there's no point. There's no point to be upset or worry about things that you can't change. A lot of self-esteem issues. I suffer from this as well. I give myself the hardest time. I'm probably myself's biggest critic, and I try not to be, because I can't change what I am necessarily unconfident about. A lot of the things that bother me about myself I can't fix, so I try really hard to not worry or sweat about those things, because there's not really anything you can do about it. You just gotta accept it and let yourself move on. And when you get upset or anxious, embrace the sadness. Let yourself be sad for a little while. Just don't get stuck there. And I say this because you need to experience sad moments in life to know when the good moments come. If we only had good things in life, we wouldn't really know what they were. We wouldn't appreciate the good things as much if we didn't have the bad things. Another way to keep yourself happy and motivated is to set realistic goals, not goals that you can't reach. If you have a YouTube channel, like me, I saw all those YouTubers, I was like, they have millions and millions of people that subscribe to them. I want to have that. Everyone wants to have that. Everyone wants to have, the biggest audience watching their videos as possible. But your channel is not going to grow overnight, and I learned that, and it made me upset for a little bit. But then I realized that the number of subscribers you have doesn't reflect how good your content is, or if you make friends or not. It doesn't necessarily mean that. Yes, they have millions of subscribers, but they've also been doing it for 4 or 5 years now. And I started just a little over a month ago, so I'm very content with my following that I have. And I'm setting myself a realistic goal with YouTube, and that is just to make the best of it and have fun and just see if it takes me anywhere, and if it doesn't, that's okay. Another thing you can do to keep yourself happy is to just plan something to look forward to. So I know for me right now, I'm going to Playlist Live this month, and I am so excited because I get to meet some of the friends that I've wanted to meet in person for the longest time, and I'll be able to do that, and knowing that I have something to look forward to makes me happy. And of course, if you make other people happy, it will make you happy. I know that's not easy for some people to understand, but doing nice things makes you feel good, even if you're not gaining anything from it. Anonymous compliments are the best because you know that the other person isn't trying to gain anything from it. They just want to let you know that, oh hey, you're awesome. So yeah, those are just a few of the things that I try and think about whenever I get upset or anxious, and I hope it helps you guys. I really do. Even if it just helps one person, I feel like I've done a good job. I'm going to link some videos that I watched that helped inspire this video, and I hope you give those a watch too, because they are really well done and probably better than mine. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! That's it. That's all I got. That's all she wrote. I really hope that made fucking sense. I'm not giving that. I'm gonna edit all that out. What?